Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Punk came out for a promo and just basically said, you know, who's next? Who's next to the chamber? Rumble, WrestleMania. You got to go through me. Braun Breaker, he says, in the rearview mirror. Out comes Finn Balor. And Finn Balor says, you know what? I'm not here asking for a handout. You won that title, and you said, here's a list of guys I'd like to face, and my name was on that list, so I'm here to collect. And Punk says, well, I did say that, but that was also 2 months ago. Where have you been? Back there playing video games? He says, if I wrestle you, will I be wrestling you or you and the Judgment Day? And Finn says, well, let me tell you something. You don't have to worry about Dom. You don't have to worry about JD. But I won't be alone because next week we are in Belfast. And we're going to have a new Irish World Heavyweight Champion.
Can you imagine the pop if he showed up in the demon gimmick with the demon entrance in Belfast, Ireland?
He should. Then Punk apologized to the fans for not getting to see him work tonight. Said next week he was going to put him to sleep with a GTS. He's not from Belfast, by the way.
Doesn't matter. He's Irish.
Well, Liv and Roxanne versus Kabuki Warriors versus Bayley and Lyra in #1 contendership. It's a good match. Maybe the best match on the show. You put Asuka in any match, and the match is like 50% to 100% better. She is so great. And my favorite part of the match, actually, was you hate all this singing. Well, every time the fans sang Bayley's song, Kyrie danced and ridiculed them. I was entertained by that. So finally, Lyra hits a dive to the outside, then in the ring. Roxanne hits Pop Rocks. Kyrie breaks it up. Kyrie tosses Roxanne outside, but as she tosses her, Liv hits her with Oblivion, gets the pin. Saturday night's main event, January 24th, Rhea and Io versus Liv and Roxanne for the tag team titles.
Okay.
What?
No, I was thinking you said something different. That's fine.
What do you think I said?
Well, it's just, did Roxanne hit a cover on the Pop Rocks? Because
Kyrie broke it up and then tossed her out.
So who was legal?
Well, actually, it was funny.
If they did a near fall on Roxanne and then Liv just hits a finish, makes a cover, one of those pins is illegal.
It's funny you mention that because they did a spot during this match where Kyrie hit the insane elbow on Lyra. Kyrie covers Lyra, and the ref says, you two aren't legal. But they were legal. There actually had been tags, and they were the two legal participants. But the referee, I don't know if he didn't see it or if he was confused at what spot it was, but everyone else in the ring acted like it was legal because they broke it up and everything like that. But that was weird.
Can you imagine, though, if this were real? Because I always laugh when I have to produce matches like this, because we'll have to stop and go, okay, who's legal at this point? And you sort of take time to regroup and go, okay, yeah, they are. And it's like, if this was real with this three-way, three-team thing, there's no way the ref would keep track of who the hell was legal. It'd be ridiculous. You'd need like 3 or 4 refs.
You do need multiple referees. Preposterous. They announced that Becky and Maxine are wrestling again next week. Oh, my God. I think we're done with this one.
Apparently we're not.
Maxine then cut a tough girl promo, told Otis and Tozawa to go do the same. They're capable of great things. Then we had Cole interviewing Raquel. She buries Stephanie. Stephanie comes out in a walking boot, surrounded by security. Security takes Raquel to the back so Stephanie can cut a promo. And then Raquel just comes back out and beats her up. It's like,
yep.
Well, security just goes, hey, go back there. We're going to go have lunch. That was stupid.
Babyface turned to the camera and basically said, challenge someone to bring it. And a woman come out and beat her for it.
That was preposterous.
It was not the best.
We had Alpha Academy challenging Jay for a tag title match. They thought they were joking. They said they were not. He said he was going to talk to Big Jim. Get back to him. Tozawa said, yeet. We had Austin Theory and Bronson Reed versus Dragon Lee and Penta. So this match had a crappy finish.
Yep.
But
especially for Dragon Lee.
Yeah, it sure did. But they covered for it by having a huge angle afterwards, so at least that was good. It wasn't just a stupid angle and we move on, or stupid finish. So Dragon Lee does his big flip dive, wipes out Logan in theory, and then you hear people barking because they saw it first. Braun sprints down the aisle, and he spears this guy out of his body.
I've seen car accidents less violent.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And they showed another angle, and this dude smashed his head on the floor. And he got back up, and he took another spear in the ring. And then, like, 5 minutes later, they have a segment backstage where he's in, like, in medical. And he seemed fine. I don't know how. I don't know how he even got up. But he gets murdered. And then Adam Pearce comes out, and he's screaming at him. This distracts Pearce, and Bronson hits Penta with a tsunami. Pearce then goes after Bronson, and then Braun kills Dragon Lee again. So Pearce grabs Braun, and he spins him around. He starts yelling at him, and Braun starts screaming at him and throttling him. And they get Braun out of there, and it's a big... I mean, everybody in this angle was great. Like, Braun was full-on Scott Steiner. Adam Pearce is just a complete maniac. He's so good at getting angry. And they go backstage, and Pearce is screaming at Braun, and Braun just walks out of his office. And Pearce is going after him, and he finally just goes, you know what? You are listening to the wrong people. I'm going to give you time to think about it. You are suspended indefinitely. Get this guy out of here. And they get him out of there. And then Paul says, that was a very big mistake. And Pearce goes, you're damn right. That was the biggest mistake he's made his entire career. Thanks to you. Paul goes, no, the mistake was you put your hands on him first. And then
dun, dun, dun.
Pearce has that look like, damn it, I did. So that's how they're going to get out of this one. Are you one of those youngsters today who listens to Spotify? I don't even know what it is. But I do know this. All of our podcasts are available at Spotify. You can head up right now and sign up. The easiest way to do so, f4wonline.com/Spotify. And for just $9.99 per month, you can listen to 84 podcasts on any given month. 84! 2 to 3 podcasts every single day covering pro wrestling and mixed martial arts. And if you think about $9.99 per month, that's just pennies per day. So check it out today on Spotify. That's f4wonline.com/Spotify. f4wonline.com/Spotify.